Happy Friday. Just make sure your crown is on. Your queen, king, king, queen crown. Prince, princess, princess, prince. Open up that third eye. Ground. Bringing you the elements of outside. My backyard. My money tree wanted to, my abundance tree wanted to, always wants to come in. The sun. So we'll just gather and have some breaths here today. And I thought as well that I would, the medicine cards wanted to come out today, so they don't always come out. I don't think they've come out for any of the lives yet. So bringing in some angelic realm, some crystalline, rooting into your sacral chakra, finding a root, maybe your favorite color, crystal, and then pulling it down to the earth. Down, 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 down. Just like a tree, just like a root. Can go ahead and close your eyes, settle in somewhere. If you are able to, then I suggest wherever you are, you can place your spine on flat. So maybe that's against a wall. Maybe you're seating, you can get off of your work chair and maybe go sit by, against a wall if you're capable of that. Or if you're, really able to, then just go ahead and, lie your back on the ground, whether you're at home or office, outside, at the playa, in the park. If you're in your car, you can maybe, pull over. If you aren't able to pull over, then you can just stay conscious and just being in an inhale and an exhale of awareness of your surroundings. And those of y'all who are able to close your eyes, you can close off the, and if your eyes are open, you can also do this, is closing off the veils of the old illusions. Maybe that's, whatever the story is in front of your face that maybe feels like truth or pain or a burden or overwhelming or anxiety, depression. Sometimes it can feel heavy when you're moving from one dimension to the other within this realm, right? So it might be moving an old thought form into a good thought form. It's moving from an old paradigm to the new paradigm. So just taking a breath somewhere in your body, somewhere in your, where you need to hear today. So we always need to listen even better. That's why we have 2 years for a reason. So yesterday I did we did breathing without speaking, and if you noticed in the Reiki breathing and the healing that I was giving you, and you can go back and replay that, I'll try to remember to link it below. But it's kind of like the, monkey hear, monkey see, monkey speak. So coming into a new thought form, we need to quit speaking something. But before we quit speaking it, maybe the thinking. So it's also taking a breath right now. You can maybe put your hands on your head. Take a breath right now. In your nose, out, or your mouth, it doesn't matter, whatever is working for you today. And then just exhale. I want you to just go grab a hold of that thought form And I need to sit back in my chair a little bit, right? And so, because I want you to really relax. So find where you're relaxing. If you're in a chair, you can just sit back in that chair. I'm going to put my shell down. I just did some good saging for you. I'll do some more. Do some more of everything always, right? And what can you let go of? Where can you allow some freedom? I don't have any shoes on right now. My feet are on the earth. If you're indoors, you can maybe take your shoes off and just plant them, let your toes wiggle. I like to say hold your hands up in palms like you're holding two little bowls, so that wherever they're resting, right? And just let those shoulders relax. You can even do a little backwards, because here we are, monkey forward, right? Monkey see, monkey say, monkey hear, monkey do, monkey do. So we're going to put everything back, reset it back into the truth right now, okay? So get your spine really comfortable, get your sacrum really comfortable. Open up your thighs till they're about 2 fists between your legs and your knees, if possible. Hold your little imaginary bowls, or if you have something you want to place in your hand that's very grounding, that's okay too. Close your eyes. Close your human eyes, your flesh eyes. Open up your third eye right in between your eyebrows. And just right now, just breathe right in between your eyebrows. Find a breath right there. It might just feel hard, and it might feel weird, and it might feel unusual, and it might feel normal, and it might feel at home, and you might see a color and you might not. But I want you to just imagine just shooting breath, like just that's where your heartbeat is. You can put your fingers in any mantra. This is a good one. It's, okay, right? Everything is okay. So imagine just breathing through your third eye, letting your shoulders relax, letting your breath just be in whatever state, form it wants to be in without pushing it. Just consciously, one inhale, one exhale, right in between those eyebrows. One inhale, one exhale. And then if you're feeling tense somewhere, or a tremor, if a negative thought form is just beating at you, I want you to just send it right to that third eye. Right out that third eye. So it is the gateway to spirit. It is the gateway, the portal that you are connected to the divine. So we're connected down here on earth. So I had you connecting down through your sacrum, down through your feet, down into the earth. Taking a breath up through your spine, up through your throat, up through all of what is going on in your head and your brain. Shooting it out through the back of your head. You can even do it over, and then shoot it through that third eye. So it can come up and back over that spine, up and over, and then shoot it out. So as if it's just getting it back into a flow, that when it's like, oh, I wasn't supposed to keep that, I'm supposed to bring it up and let it go. So you can send it up to the clouds. Let me give you some clouds. Let me give you some clouds. So sending it right up to the sky, allowing each breath to reset you, allowing you to have freedom. It doesn't matter what time or day, it's about beginning. Beginning in the now, beginning in the breath. Keep breathing, inhale. exhale. Maybe allowing yourself to have a sound. Maybe you can come back to the so hum. S-O-H-U-M. So is on the inhale. Hum is on the exhale. So while I'm speaking, you can be, or I'll be saying so hum, and on the so you inhale, and on the hum you exhale. So right now I want you to, it's Happy Friday, y'all. So if it's been a good start to your day or a bad start, if it's been a good day or a bad day, if you're heading to bed and you've got a lot on your mind and you need to let it go before you sleep, so hum sets you back to the natural state of I am. The I am of you, setting you back into the rhythm of who am I and the I am of you, that all is well in the I am of truth, love, remembrance of who you are. And the breath tells you everything of what you're supposed to be doing here on earth. Heaven to earth, sky to earth, Father Sky, Mother Earth. Inhaling, set an intention right now in that so hum. What do you need just for today? Do you need to let go of anxiety? Do you need more abundance? Do you need to be more gentle, soft? Do you need to be more disciplined? More courage? What is it that you need? And let's find that in the so hum. And you can chant this with me, keep going, or you can just keep breathing. In the inhale, it's so. On the exhale is hum. It's just like saying yum, right? So that as so it is, and hum, yum, right? So keep going. Find that intention. Hold it in that space. Inhale, so. Exhale, hum. Even allowing that breath, you can feel the vibration coming up alive through your spine, the heart in your heartbeat and the drum beat. You can feel it coming off of through your throat, your jaws, your lips, coming back to the remembrance of your song, your vibration. This is not one of those needs to be on key kind of a thing. It's just becoming you without attachment. So coming back into the so hum. Inhale the so. Exhale the hum. Inhale the intention. Exhale, put the intention out to the universe and trust. Let go of the outcome that all is well. Inhale the trust, the courage. Exhale any fears, resistance, anxiety. Inhale so. Exhale hum. Inhale so. Exhale, release, hum. What do you need? What do you want? Call it in. If you don't, that's where the anxiety can come in, because you're keeping it outside of you. So bringing that so hum, that inhale, exhale, back in. It's just like a big circle we're doing. I'm going to do a bonus Friday and stay on extra if you want to, and it'll be on replay. I'm going to also put it on my YouTube channel, Beth Hardin Healing. Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. So you can hear that motorcycle so humming, right? Do you have any fear around going fast? Speed? Do you need to go faster in something in your life? And do you need to, or maybe you're procrastinating, and then do you need to slow down somewhere where that's what's keeping you in anxiety? Inhale. Exhale. All is well. Inhale, exhale, remember. Inhale, who. Exhale, inhale, am. Inhale, it's safe. Exhale, to remember. Inhale, who. Who, who, who. What are we on? Inhale, exhale, I am. It's safe to remember who I am. In every breath, in every way, every moment, every thought form, every sentence, every word, every sentence, every paragraph, every few minutes, every hour, the collectiveness of time in this day, that there is plenty of time for you today. Even if today, knowing or not knowing, or your first and last day, and all the in-between of your life on this earth, how are you willing to take ownership and responsibility of each walk, each step of your journey, each sail on your ship, each person in your tribe? How are you willing to take ownership that there might be some thought form that you might have to fire, let go, release? There might be some people, human form, in your tribe that you need to go collect the truth of your data of what's not working and let go. Take off the ankle bracelets, the handcuffs of abuse, and release the personas, the entities that no longer serve you. Ooh, that lifted up my dress. Whew. That was for the big one. See the trees move around? Did you hear the wind on that one? What do you need to let go of? so that you can have the wholeness of what you're calling in. So, I haven't shared this in a long while with the public. I've shared it in retreats and with my groups and my private people that I do work with, but on a public platform, don't know if I've ever really shared that the traumas that happened in the early part of my story around abuse and being molested, being raped, staying in abusive relationships, led me almost 8 years ago to really look at that place in my vibration of my ancestors around sexuality. And what happened to them, which my mother was abused, my mother was raped, she was married 8 times, plus a lot of relationships that weren't in marriage. My father married once, but had, of course, many girlfriends, but they both died young and broke and brokenhearted. And I had to go through my journey of a piece of what I witnessed in their journey until I decided, through a lot of healing and going through a lot of healing and choosing a lot of healing and choose to change my legacy. And instead of being a victim, instead of playing the old story tape over and over, I decided to do the good, hard, delicious work for freedom. So I think that, it's going to be coming up 8 years, beginning of 2021, that I chose to take, the sex piece out of my life to reset my life, to reset love, to reset my worth, to reset my value. Instead of looking for it outside of me, to remember all that's designed is inside of me. And trusting what's inside. And it didn't just happen overnight, and it's, and when you start getting it, doesn't mean that all of a sudden things just appear and happen. But what happens when you get on a journey is just like eating healthy and exercising and doing vibrant things and working on your innards. Really doing that discipline for yourself. After a while, it's I say many times, sex is easy. It's really the sustaining of who we want to share it with. It's very sacred that, to me, I'm not going to just fall off the wagon for anybody or anything. So really allowing yourself to hold yourself in this very sacred, beautiful place. Where do you need to get really sacred with yourself? So we're in between a couple of powerful moons. The next full moon is on Halloween. And, we're in ceremony of sacredness. There's it's such a beautiful, sacred time to go into those. If you've been following me on any of my posts, I've been posting about the roots. Really allowing those roots to be sacred instead of this is what happened to me and staying a victim, but allowing it to be, wow, this is what's been left for me to clean up. Like it's cleaning up your land, cleaning up your roots, and you don't have to blame anybody anymore. Just get in there and do it. And it's usually the place that other people haven't done yet. It's been left for you. We all in our family get left something. We're inherited something. So you can either take the inheritance or not. And there's some you can discard, maybe a dresser you don't need or like. But it's the place in the roots that it's usually a negative thought form or something that hasn't been broken, that needs to be broken. So it was my job. It is my job to break lack. It's my job to remember always how abundant and wealthy we are. I am, you are, we are. It's my job to reset myself mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, sexually, abundantly, spiritually. The list goes, right? So it can really be easy to go, oh, I drank my water and got my protein and my vegetables and fruits in, and I did my exercise, and I did my spiritual talk, and read my things, and did my community work. But have you done the hard stuff that your mom and your dad and your grandma and your grandpa didn't do? They got there, but they didn't quite finish, because that's what's left for you. So where can you get really sacred? I'm calling in a very sacred, amazing relationship in my life. But that relationship starts with myself, my ship. So my ship doesn't sink. So it's grounded and the way that Creator designed me to be, so that when somebody, when my mate comes, onto my ship, that I don't get off balance and I don't sink and go back into the old ways of my ancestors of maybe, losing self for others, maybe disregarding my needs for others, old ways of, approval, whatever, those beginning illusions taught me. So the best way to have a fry yay is to, I don't know, maybe go fry some of those negative thought forms, charbroil them, since we're not supposed to be eating charred food anyway, just lightly grilled. But char those negative thought forms, fling them out to the universe that you don't need, want. It's time. Quit waiting. This has been the beautiful time, and if you can look at the beauty in all of this time during the COVID time, the silver lining, that it's been beautiful for you to reset you. That's why it's been hard, because it's brought up everything and from your ancestors for you to say, wow, I can either do something with this or not. So when you work with the private with me, you're able to, we were able to go take those, things that, came up and really do some good work with that. So whether it's a private session or in the group session with me, or, some other things that are coming in my lives every day, this is a big one. I'm going to wrap it up here. Know that this is timeless. You can play this over and over. This has been filled with Reiki, beautiful energy, the remembrance to, you are, everything you need inside of you is free, available. If you need something on the outside, a tool to help you, then, sit with Spirit, ask Spirit, who do I need to call? Who's the person that's going to work for me? What's going to work for me? Let me go do some little test runs. What do they have available? It's how I picked my Spanish teacher. I interviewed a few Spanish teachers, and I just felt the energy. It's like a hairdresser, a doctor, massage therapist, or energy healer, or barber, or, it's like a pair of shoes. This one works, that one doesn't work. So you get what I'm saying. And it changes in the season. So honor yourself in each season of your healing path. Ride the wave of your breath. And I didn't get to my card, but I'll do a separate video for the card reading. And if you want to come on for that, I'll do that as well. So then I can have 2 different videos for you. And I'll do it right after this one. So it's still in the same energy, so you can just close your eyes. And closing now, your beautiful, beautiful self. Keep that crown on. Be available to yourself so that you can hear Creator. Creator saying, make sure that the switch is on. Turn on the light. You are light. You are love. You are home. And you are free. Be you. Be the real you. The authentic you. And I promise life is better. Aho. 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 So I'm going to sign off, and I'm going to make a separate video for the card reading that I said I would do for you. So I'll see you tomorrow, and you can always push replay. This was a big bonus Friday, 30 minutes. Love y'all, love y'all, love y'all.